Alright, let's begin. You're going to need a 4-petal hydrangea cutter or blossom cutter. And on your cell pad there, you're going to use the medium size hole. And then you're going to create a cone shape, just like so, with a skinny end and then a fat end at the top. And you're going to make it skinny enough so that it can fit in the medium size hole of your cell pad. Once you've inserted it, you're just going to squish it down a little bit so that you can use your cell pin to roll it out. And then using your cell pin, you're going to roll it out until it's thin. So the thinness we're looking for is you want to be able to see the hole that you're filling your gum paste in with. So this is the thinness that we're looking for. It needs to be thin enough so that you can see where you've inserted your gum paste into the medium-sized hole. Okay, now you're going to remove your gum paste from your cell pad and you're going to place it onto your cutting mat. You want it this way up. And using your blossom cutter, you're just going to cut out. Make sure that it's evenly spaced on all sides before cutting, and then press firmly. And then you're going to clean up your edges. So I like to press down on my cutter like so and smooth out the edges so that I don't have any ripped edges or torn edges, and it's nice and smooth and consistent on all sides of the cutter. So any leftover gum paste can be rolled up and put back inside of your baggie so that it can be reused for another project. I like to use my little medium cell pin to help pop out my blossom cutter, and then you're going to flip it over onto the yellow side of your cell pad. Make sure you use the yellow side, and you're going to insert it into the big hole, not the medium hole, but the big hole. Then you're going to brace with your left hand if you're right-handed, and you're going to stretch out your petals and thin out your petals with your medium cell pin just like so. Each petal will need to be thinned out. Tip, if you are getting any stickiness or if you're having problems, put a little bit of cornstarch down on your petal. Not too much, just enough that your cell pin will not stick. So now we're going to use our Dresden tool, and we're going to get in there and thin it out a little bit more and create a little bit more movement within our petals. So now we're going to use our veining stick, which is also called our silk tool. We're going to start veining, so you're going to take the stick and press firmly and roll to create some nice veining on our petal to make it look more real. Okay, so now you're going to take your 26 gauge wire and you're going to dip it into some egg whites. You're not going to need a lot, and then you're going to insert it into your petal. So you're going to insert it right into the middle, just like so, and then you're going to watch the wire come out in the back through the base of your petal, and you're going to pull your wire down. Until you can see just a little bit of the green, and then you're going to pinch your petals up at the top. At this point, I like to manipulate the petals to create different movements and shapes of like what I'm looking for, and then I will hang it upside down in a styrofoam block and let it dry for 24 hours before I go on and dust it. Alright, now on to our dusting. So we're going to use our cream in our petal dust, our kiwi, and our honeysuckle. Also, we have some cornstarch here. I like to use this to mix with my petal dust, and I like to use it to blend with colors so they're not as harsh. Okay, now that we have our blossom, I like to start with a little bit of cream. So now I'm going to add some of my honeysuckle into my cream and blend it together. And then I'm going to add some cornstarch to help tone down the colors so that they aren't so bright. You can always, a little tip, you can always add more color, but you can't take it away, especially on white. So we're going to start applying our color here. I like to, for this particular flower, I like to start kind of in the middle because if it's obviously white, so in theory it should be a little bit darker in the center and then lighter on the outside. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of this kiwi and I'm going to dilute it just a little bit and dab it right in the center so that it has like a little nice pop of green. Also, I like to put it on the base of the blossom or the hydrangea, especially if it's going to be seen in the arrangement or if the back of the cake is going to be seen. I like to add, it's just like a little nice touch and it gives it a nice little look of realism. And there you have it, our hydrangea blossom. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up so I know that you guys want more.